Dear brothers and sisters, I want to tell you something. The CCP's actions in the Middle East, including its recent patrol in the Strait of Hormuz, and the US's decisive action, Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Think about it. The Revolutionary Guard is essentially a vanguard force trained by the CCP in Russia with their most advanced weaponry and the most money, specifically to counter the US. It's to test whether I can defeat the US, whether I can challenge the US by handing over my weapons to them. It is just like, if I want to fight someone but am unable to do so myself, I would allow my sidekick Hong Kong girl to fight on my behalf by giving her my guns and weaponry. The Hong Kong girl is like the Revolutionary Guard. Whether they can win determines whether I can win. So, the CCP and Russia are using the Iranian Revolutionary Guard in its time of crisis as a borrowed weapon to attack the US. Doesn't the US understand this? The US is the smartest country in the world. They understand. You challenge us and supply oil to Syria. Then you blockaded the Strait of Malacca, the Strait of Hormuz, the Red Sea, Djibouti, Angola's oil and African oil, and cut off the US's access to those resources. Then the Middle East belongs to the CCP and Russia. Who paid for the $6 trillion that Americans spent? Who is going to pay for it? A couple of days ago, when I was in Los Angeles, I spoke with a prince from the Middle East. I told him, I assure you the Americans will definitely take action. He was going to hold a press conference to welcome the Russian military, the CCP, and even Iran, even though they are enemies. He thought this joint drill was necessary to safeguard security interests in the Middle East. I told him, are you crazy? Do you want to commit suicide? I said, remember this. If you dare to hold a press conference, I believe American missiles might come and bomb your country like they bombed the Yugoslavian embassy. You'd better not do it. In the end, he gave up. He told me today, Miles, I thank you. I said, don't challenge the US. The US is ready for you. Did you see what the US said today? They accurately hit several of your bases. Remember, Iran has many mountains, several intelligence bases, missile bases, and bases supporting Yemen within Iran's Revolutionary Guard were destroyed in one fatal attack. Not a single American soldier on the ground. The missiles that killed Americans in the past 2 days were all made by China and Russia. The Revolutionary Guard is essentially the proxy for China and Russia. The war between China, Russia, and the US has already begun in Syria and in Iran. The US-Russia war is in Syria. The proxy war has been going on for years. It's not just a Syrian war. The US could finish it off in an hour. It's a war between Russia and the US. That's a proxy war. Everyone knows that. And how did it turn out? The US can make you die if they want. They can do whatever they want. It's just like a cat playing with a mouse. Americans are training their troops.